Live it up, live it trill, never give a damn about how y'all feel. Live it up, live it trill, never give a damn about how y'all feel. Live it up, live it trill, never give a damn about how y'all feel. Live it up, live it.
Hey, my name's Zell from RECOGNIZZE. I got with me
Millz Peso from Dope Kulture. I'll take it.
So how did you start doing music?
Actually, I've been doing music for a while. Really went into a lot of production first, like just making beats heavy and stuff, then more in the engineering, and then I actually went into rap. But all started off making beats on some Kanye.
Oh, that's pretty dope. So who influenced you to be a producer and then be an artist?
Man, a couple different people actually, like watching Kanye growing up, him making a lot of his own beats and stuff, and then I had friends who was working on their stuff, so like just on production wise, I had a couple homies that was making beats, so I just picked up on it and never quit, you know.
That's pretty dope. So I had a big question to ask, because I know Dope Kulture had if Cleveland don't know, they got the best up and coming artists out on the scenery right now, and they came from Dope Kulture. So tell me, how did everybody split up and stuff like that?
Actually, I mean, everybody's not split. We actually are working on something called Culture Fever 2 that's supposed to drop coming soon. But we had a couple people left the camp. We made some adjustments, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everything was right, and now we got it back together. So coming soon, just wait on it.
So what hurdles have you faced on getting out here, like your music?
Man.
What's your hurdles you faced?
Starting back again, mainly just from the top, cause like a lot of people know me, you know the Dope Kulture, you know the name of that, but you don't know Millz Peso, you know. So it's like it's a whole different story with me doing a lot of my own solo projects, a lot of my solo stuff, cause I'm like a whole new name on the board. So It's stepping up again, but I got some crazy stuff. I got an upcoming mixtape named the Flex Tape that's gonna drop. I'm gonna have videos for that. Shout out to my videographer, Joe Video. A lot of different people, a lot of different pieces on it, production, everything. So it's gonna be pretty big.
So what artists do you look up to in the industry?
In the industry, I mean, people like Cudi, of course, MGK. You gotta get a Cleveland, the top Clevelanders, and then outside of that, like I listen to a lot of 2-9. Which is an Atlanta-based group. If you guys didn't know, I listen to Tezo a lot. That's really it. Ain't too many of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm really picky with music. You know, just if it's hot, it's hot. If it's not, you know, it's not.
So do you have any up and coming music coming out?
Oh yeah, I got a couple different joints. I'm working on a tape with a producer named Cleveland. I'm working on a tape with a producer named 50. It's gonna be called 50,000 Pesos. The Flex Tape is done, all pretty much on songs. So now we just going through a lot of video work and getting endorsement, you know, sponsors and stuff. You know, I really want to like make this a real big tape. You know what I'm saying? And dropping a bunch of music without no videos, no coverage, is a waste of time, honestly.
Wow. So what are your goals in music?
I wish I had goals in music. That'd be great. But bro, I am music. Like I wake up, make music, go to sleep, making music. Honestly, it's sad how much music. Like I really don't do nothing else. So like it ain't something for me that's like work or anything. This not work. This is not like no type of, you know what I'm saying, money basis. This is literally something that I habitually do like almost on a daily basis. So it's become second nature now almost.
So what inspired you to keep it going?
Me. Like I do a lot of my own stuff and just hearing me become better, hearing me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I literally hear myself get better. Like it ain't nobody to hear get better. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nobody who you want to hear more get better than yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so I do a lot of my own. Definitely one of my homies, Paris, the whole cultivation team, definitely Dope Kulture, a lot of different people, but mainly I wake up, I'm already on 10. Like, as soon as I wake up, it's like, what's up? Like, am I about to write on this beat? Am I about to work on this beat? Just wait. Something I do. Artist.
So how do you come up with a beat and in a song also?
Okay. Production, I've been doing that long enough now where I really don't have to like really be nitpicky about it. I can come in there and just make something out of thin air. Now, writing on the other hand, writing is something I go through on a daily basis. Experiences that I went through, construing them in whatever way I want to, or maybe not. Maybe it's just flat, you know what I'm saying? It's like music is more like a feeling to me than it is really necessarily the lyrics. So you do gotta say lyrics that match to that point, but you gotta invoke emotion. Like music would know that's really what music is, you know what I'm saying? I wanna evoke emotion in some, whether you hate me or love me. I want somehow, hating is still an emotion. You know what I'm saying? You want to invoke some type of feeling from your music. Making music just to make it is getting, you know what I'm saying? Like it's getting played now. You know what I'm saying? To be just doing music just so a nigga can bob his head 3 times. You know what I'm saying? And then never listen to your songs again. Like music, it gotta have some type of meaning to it. At least for me, you know.
So how do you feel about the industry of music in Cleveland? Like, where do you think it's going?
Industry of music right now in Cleveland is going up, but I mean, I'm not big. I really don't like. I listen to certain people for growth of music, and it has nothing to do with who's at the top of the Cleveland charts, who's getting pushed. Because as we all know, you know what I'm saying, the people they fronting it for. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Doing the people they fronting it for is the people they fronting it for. Maybe they you work with whoever they wanna work with, but like the people I listen to, and honestly some of the hottest artists in Cleveland aren't getting coverage. Are not getting much coverage at all. So like big shout out on Recognized Media, you know what I'm saying? 2 Z's, big shout out because you got catching, you know what I'm saying, artists who really doing it, not just people who look nice, you know, they putting in that place. People they been putting in that place that we ain't even listening to their music no more. Like a lot of people is being fronted in Cleveland. Clevelanders ain't even listening to their music no more. That's how we fall into other cities' music. You know what I'm saying? That's why we listening to everybody else. That's because it ain't too many hot artists out here, or at least artists working that they pushing.
Yeah, cause like I said, my goal is really, you know, discovering, you know, the best talent of Cleveland artists, you know what I'm saying? And the best talent is, you know what I'm saying, I realize there's a lot of people who ain't never been heard of.
Never.
Because, you know what I'm saying, like you was just saying, most people just keep playing the people who's popular songs and forgetting about the upcoming artists, you know what I'm saying?
It's actually a new Cleveland wave going on right now, real heavy. A lot of people don't know about it, but I keep close tabs on looking on the local scene. So like the Cleveland scene is on its way to pop, and like it's a lot of good artists, a lot of good people. We can work together. We can really make, you know what I'm saying, something big out of this city. Cause I ain't seen something big out of this city since Bone. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Chip did his thing, Cuddy did his thing, but they had to really step out. You know what I'm saying? To really get their resources and bring back. With the good Cleveland artists coming on now, we might be able to get together and actually, you know what I'm saying, get a porthole from Cleveland out. You know?
Yeah. So do you got any shout outs you want to give out to?
Shout out Cultivation, shout out my moms, of course, you already know. Shout out Dope Kulture, shout out the Coast. Who am I? Chad Taylor, that's definitely one of my homies. Shout out Vega Fontaine. It's a lot of people to name, you know what I'm saying? I work with a decent amount of people, and I'm only trying to work with more and more people, but you know, I'm really more on the artistry side, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not that great, I'm really not going, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't within best interest, you know what I'm saying, of both of us to work together, I'm not going to work with you. But that means, you know what I'm saying, work to be good enough, you know what I'm saying? If I see you working, I'm going to work with you, you know what I'm saying? But if you ain't making no moves, you ain't making no work at this point, Peso will be working, so. Shout out, it's your boy Millz Peso from Dope Kulture. Shout out Recognizze, not one, but 2 Z's.